Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I kind of did mention a while back that I wanted to do a one palette, multiple looks using the Lip & Fab jeweled palette. It's one of the newish palettes out, and that's what I've done in today's video. I've come up with 4 makeup looks for this palette. I mean, technically I did come up with 5 because if you watched my first impressions, I created quite a ready smoky eye look to test it out. So technically there's 5 looks I've done with this palette now. But yeah, so in this video I'll show you 4 different ones, some using all kind of different colour combinations and things like that. So you've got some beautiful like greens and blues, and there's some pinks and oranges in here. So there's 3 quite colourful looks, and I thought just in case you wanted to get this palette and you're someone who wants to play with colour but you also like neutral looks, I did come up, one of them is more of a neutral look, this one right here, so you can see what it's like, just to show that it is quite a versatile palette. I think having the neutral colours makes even more colourful looks more cohesive and kind of work together better and things like that. So yeah, so I think this is a really lovely palette. Like I said in the first impressions, I really enjoyed it that time around. But I just wanted to see what other looks I come up with. So I've got 4 looks, including this more neutral one that I'm going to show you. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching and I hope you will enjoy. Okay, so for look number 1, I'm going to do kind of like a contrast in colours type of look. So I'm first of all taking the shade Royals, which is a beautiful kind of purpley lavender colour, popping this through the crease on a fluffy brush to act as my transition shade for this look. And I am going to wing this one out as well. Then I'm going to go take Ruby Red, which I've already used before and I really love this colour. And this is going to go on the same fluffy brush, but I'm going to really focus this onto the outer corner of the eye. And I do take a little bit kind of through the crease, ever so slightly to blend it out, but it mainly focuses on the kind of outer section of the lid. And I also wing that out into the shade Royals as well, just to make it all kind of blend together. Then I'm going to take the shade Chocolate from this palette on a smaller brush, and this is going to be really focused right onto the outer portion of the lid. So it's going to add some dimension and depth to the outer portions of my eye. And I take some Ruby Red just to help blend that chocolate colour out. Okay, then dipping into the shade Madness, which is beautiful. I'm taking a flat brush and I'm going to really pack this onto the inner portion of my lid. This does actually have a slight bit of shimmer to it, and I just like the contrasting colours between the red and this kind of greeny blue colour. I think it looks really well. And I kind of do a couple of layers of this just to really pack on and intensify the colour. And I kind of blend as I go along the Madness colour into the Ruby Red colour, just to make sure everything blends really well together. And then to top it off with some mascara, I'm using the Kiko Sculpting Mascara for every look, and I also use the Leo Eye Primer for every look as well, just to let you know. But this is look number 1 complete. So look number 2 is quite a colourful, bright look. So I'm taking the shade Outlandish first, this beautiful pink colour on a flat brush, and I'm packing this all over the lid. I kind of really pack down the colour first before I do any kind of blending, just to get the pigmentation I want going and things like that. It's a really beautiful colour. Then I'm dipping into the shade Upside Down, and I'm going to use this colour to blend out that outlandish colour, that beautiful pink colour. So I pop this through the crease just, yeah, help us blend this out. And I'm not worrying about blending out the orange colour necessarily, I'm just more worried about using this to blend out the pink colour, because I'm going to go with another colour to help blend out the orange. But I'm just using each colour just to blend the first one out and things like that. And obviously I'm going to smoke it out slightly like I always do. And I will go back and forth again just to re-intensify the pink, and then go back in with the orange, just to make sure the colours are all still showing but blended together. So then I'm going to go into the shade Quicksand, and this is going to be used to blend out the orange shade better. So yeah, I'll take each shade and then blend the previous one out using that shade. And I am using kind of circular motions, and like I said, I do wing this out as well. So this is where I'm properly kind of blending out all the colours really. I bring it right into the inner portion of the eye because I think it looks really nice as well. I'm just going to go back in with the orange shade just to make sure that is still showing, because I want all the colours to show but blend. And then go back in with the fluffy brush just to make sure everything is blended. I'm going to take a little bit of chocolate on a really small detailing brush. I'm just going to pop a little bit along the upper lash line just to give a little bit of definition there. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, like I said, it just helps define the lashes. So I'm going to do the same to the lower lash line. So I'm taking the shade Outlandish first, the beautiful pink, running it along my lower lash line, and then going in with Upside Down just to further blend that out. I don't take any of Quicksand or chocolate under that. I just keep it those two colours, and then go ahead and apply some of that mascara to my upper and lower lashes. And then that completes look number 2, something very fun and vibrant, and I like the pink colour in this. It's really beautiful. So look number 3 is going to be a halo look, which I really love halo eyes and stuff like that. So I'm going to take Quicksand first. This is going to be my transition shade to begin this look off. And then taking the shade Pearl on a similar brush and just kind of going in to add into the crease to add some more definition and depth to that area, building up a transition section. Then a small shading brush from Real Techniques. I'm taking the shade Topaz, and this is going to be the outer and inner portion of our halo eye. So I'm just really packing the colour on to begin with on the outer section of the lid, and also the inner section of the lid, making sure I leave a gap in the centre, which is going to be like the spotlight effect section. Then True Emerald is going to be the spotlight area. I do go back in and kind of intensify things, but I'm just going to go in with this one to begin with, just so you can see where the spotlight goes. And I really love the blue and this green together. It looks so pretty, and again quite a vibrant look as well. So I'm going back in with Topaz just to re-intensify that colour. Just to make sure everything kind of blends with that True Emerald as well. Then just making sure everything is blended nicely together, especially into the crease area. So I'm just picking up some more of that shade Pearl just to help do this. Then I'm going to go in with Quicksand again and a mixture of Pearl, and I'm going to run this along my lower lash line. So I'm kind of going to recreate what I did on the upper section to the lower section as well. So obviously go back in with Topaz to begin with, to kind of go on the outer corner and the inner corner. And then taking True Emerald to pop in the centre of the lower lash line. And of course finishing off with some mascara as always. And that is look number 3 complete. So look number 4, like I said, I wanted to show you that you can use it for a neutral look as well. So I'm taking Quicksand first. This is going to be our crease transition shade on a big fluffy brush. Then going in the shade Pear on the same brush again and just popping this through the crease. So building up the colour and then transition now. Then going in with Upside Down on a slightly smaller brush, and again I'm popping this through the crease, just not taking it quite as high up, and slightly onto the lid as well. Then taking the shade Chocolate again on the same brush, but this is going to focus mainly on the outer portion of the lid. Then taking the shade Outlandish again, I mean Upside Down, sorry, just to blend that chocolate colour out properly. Then taking the shade Simmer, which is a matte kind of off-white colour. I'm just using this just in the inner portion of the lid, just to brighten that section up. I also use it to kind of highlight the brow bone area as well. And then mascara, and then that completes look number 4. So that's this video complete. I really hope you've enjoyed the looks. Let me know which is your favourite out of the 4 looks down below. Also leave any requests down below for future videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.